हमसे नहीं. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Say something question. I just need to ask a question. Which question I can ask to everyone? क्या पूछूं यार तुमसे? कि So hi everyone, welcome to the live streaming. Is I'm audible to everyone? If yes, just write down something and comment okay and yes and no. Okay. So in the last streaming, I just told you ki I explain you how we can create my full stack auth application, but we can't explain it completely because of we getting involved in replying to the chattings and response. Okay. So don't worry, but in this streaming session, I have just maybe this streaming session is taking so long, maybe 1 hour or 2 hour or more than a 2 hour, because in this usual session, I have just completely revised all how I can create that application. Okay. If anyone who just not created account yesterday, I just make sure you can create it today. Okay. I can just check it. Is there a demo link of that application? Not yet. So don't worry, I just pin it, pinned in the comment. Okay, so you can simply go it and access it. So I think I just need to go on my anti-gravity. Do you know what is an anti-gravity is? If yes, just comment down. Is anybody know who is anti-gravity? I really like this code editor, by the way. You just need to comment down which organization can handle and manage and created this tool, this code editor. Whether we just simply run our project, the CD, frontend, npm run dev. Okay, our front-end project is started, and here we can just simply open, just close the all this unnecessary tab because we don't need it yet. Okay, and now we have just go to the our code editor and open the our backend server as well. So we just need to write go to the cd backend and npm run dev and just simply enter. And our server is also started. Just go on to this site and just write the local host. A port number should be an 8000 and just should enter. And here we just need to write not 5000, we have just 8000 and API and homepage. हम भी वहीं मौजूद थे इसमें भी okay, so my live project link should be in my VS, not VS code. I think I have should need to open it on my project section. And I think I don't commit any of the comment right today. So I think first thing I need to commit it because I just lost my streak in commit because I have just created a more than 40 days streak, but it's getting broke. It's broke or blocked or just broke due to an I just created a okay. We have to just go on authentication, and here is our live project link. Okay. Hi Ayush bro. Hi bro. How are you? Are you fine? Are you computer science student or just watching and streaming? Or you just so here is the live demo. Just I pin the comment. Okay. So now is everything is okay, and I just go to the my. Hmm, which are you doing intern? Intern is a front end development, a full stack, a software engineer. For the next month, for the next month, I also trying applying, start applying as a full stack developer. Okay. And you? I am a nothing. I'm just, I'm not just taking nothing. I am just learning a full stack web development. I have also just completed my month stack, and now I'm just revising and building a project and go live every single day on the YouTube to just explain the project. Because if you are getting an interview, so you need to explain your code, and I am so bad it, so I just go live it and explain it. And I just building a full project. Here we can I see you. Okay, I just build that full stack and authentication application where can users simply go create their account and encrypt the password, everything. I'm also doing an internship as a front-end developer, but I just leave it for after the 1 month because they are doing coding in HTML, CSS, JS and using a WordPress as well. Okay, cool. And where are you from? I'm from there. By the way, where are from you? I'm from Delhi. And you, bro? Um, so are you from Lucknow? So you are doing internship on site or remote? What the fuck is that internet यार इतना ज़्यादा slow चल रहा है. So you can just simply okay 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 okay. Bro, are you a MERN stack developer or you using another technologies like a PHP or Django, remote in Next.js, TS and PostgreSQL? Okay, you are doing a remote internship. Okay. So bro, are you a BCA student or a BTech student? Okay. Here is our cluster. All the database is stored in that folder. Okay, on browse collection where we can see our all the documents. Okay, this is our home page where we can just simply help at the rate gmail.com and password should be a 123456. Okay, and just enter. Okay, and here we can see that a user login successfully, and we have created a username is Halku and user ID is that. Okay, so just wait and we can explain it how this project is working because I create this full project yesterday with the help of using AI and my knowledge as well. Okay, BTech. Okay, EC. Okay, you are electric. BTech EC. Okay, everyone is doing a BTech from the computer science and different branch and then jump to the software engineering because I think most of the probably everyone's like coding, na? Everyone's like coding until it's not comes to creating a project from scratch, watching without tutorials. Okay, इंटरनेट कनेक्शन हक दिया है भाई पूरा. कल ही कंप्लेन करी थी कि फिक्स करो एंड स्टिल इंटरनेट स्पीड इज. तो बाकी कोड तो अपना यहीं पर है, बाकी एक बार प्रोजेक्ट रन कर जाए देन वी हैव जस्ट स्टार्टेड हाउ वी जस्ट सिंपली क्रिएटेड दैट प्रोजेक्ट एंड देखो यू कैन जस्ट व्हेनेवर आई log in it, here the user id and here is the expiry date that will be a token can expiry from the user browser after the 1 week. Okay, and we set all this in that code and this project is started from that page, a sign up page. Then user can go to the login. Okay, just go to the login page and after the login page whenever this user access it they just simply go to the home page. Okay, they just need to wait. 'I forget to add question mark'. Okay, I think I need to just add a question mark as well. Are you afraid of AI? Internet connection is fuck. Oh fuck, fuck. I'm subscribed you. Oh, thanks, bro. You for the subscribe YouTube channel. Bro, by the way, I just need to ask one question from you. You are doing BTech and you have just doing an internship as a full stack developer. So just remote company, you have doing the remote job. Okay. So it's Indian or foreign? It's like Indians or something like abroad. By the way, the my main purpose of this live streaming is just because I have not so great English communication skills. So sometimes I fail to express my thoughts in English, okay, but I understand it very well. And I am doing a BC from a distance college, so I don't have so many people to just communicate. So I just use this method to speak English and explain my concept on the live streaming, so I can just improve my topics, my skills, my concept, and as well my English speaking. Okay, because when it's come to the interview, I am so fumbling in the interview, so I just use this method to improve my communications. Okay. Okay, so here is our sign up page, and now we just simply see that every sign up page have a form page. Okay, and every form page taking an inputs like I can just go on to that, and here is a div. Okay, I'm just divide this windows to two thighs, so I can not need, I don't need this complexity and this. Okay, so this div here you can see is can be a logout, and this black page, and this is a black and bluish gradient screen. That is this particular div. Okay, and this is an animation. Whenever you just refresh it, here we can see that the div, that particular div is just go from bottom to top. Okay, you can see that this is a manner second, that will be animation. It's giving by a framer motion. Okay, and you here you can see that this is the basic styling where we can just simply write uh create account, and here is our icon that we have images imported from that dp, and this file is used to just simply you can change your dp. Okay, whenever you just click the file option is open, and why it's open? Because you have just simply assign it, because I have assigned it. Okay, so here you can see that a hidden file input. Okay, so it's an input file where you can just simply a user can write down just write, not write down, they just simply add their file and image is there. Okay, and whenever you can see that we have used the hidden properties in that file, because if we can't use this file, so here you can see a box, a dirty box that show a choose file, it's not look good in that website, so we have to simply put that hidden, and we just use a use ref hook in that code. So whenever a user just simply click on the hook, use ref hook, they just simply handle change function is simply called. Okay, and we can see that we have created that particular div where we have just the address of that image. Here that you can see that icon, it's not an icon, it's an image that I have downloaded from a Google, and the value of the front image is dp. Okay, you can see that we have just created a hook that you can see in that where is our hook. Okay, here is our hook where a front-end image and set front-end image. It is an current value that will be a DP, and this is a set function that will be changed on whenever we have call this function. The function is handle image. Okay, and just this is an avatar section. This is a div, and this is a basic styling. We have built this using by a Tailwind CSS. Okay, it is a product-based startup based in Delhi. Okay, it's a product-based company. Okay, by the way, in Delhi, yeah, in every startup company, have just said you have a product-based company. Every company has just work as a product-based and service-based, because I doing a 1 month internship as a company. Okay, and they just give this is a completely a product-based company, but they also providing a service. If if a customer need any small changes, so they also working on that performance, because they work on a built-in project and also on enhancements, and they are just both. They don't believe in a product based, they're doing a product plus service based. Okay, product based startup, so that's means you are working on a built-in project, the already built in, or you had just work with the seniors and create an entire project from scratch. And I just want ki if anyone is watching the streaming, I just need this question of, are you afraid of AI? If you are a web developer, you know what happened and what the actual things is going. If everyone every day is new AI tools is come in the market, and everyone is getting frustrated. So that's the project, and It's an hover image. You can see that whenever we just click the cursor on this icon, the opacity will be increase. Okay, the opacity will be getting blackish. Why? Because we have just set the function on hover. Here we can just see a hover, the opacity will be -100. Okay, opacity -100 हो जाती है. एंड ऑन क्लिक पे क्या है, फाइल कि हम जब भी इस पे क्लिक करेंगे तो चेंज है, इट्स एन यूज फाइल बटन, कि जब भी हम इसको फाइल डॉट क्लिक को करेंट करेंगे, सो जो भी डेटा इसके अंदर आएगा वो फाइल के अंदर चले जाएगा. ओके, ऑन क्लिक के अंदर. एंड फाइल विल बी हैंडल इन अ रेफ, एंड ऑन चेंज पे हैंडल फंक्शन हमारा कॉल हो जाएगा. ओके, and whenever is handle change function call, we just simply go on to that. Where is handle image? Okay, we just simply go to the handle image and e is just nothing, like we have just simply click on change, and just suppose we have just selected this image. This value is image. Okay, and this image is just not and completely because we have just converted that image preview url, and that's add in there, because you can see that this is a let image. We have just passed this convert into a url dot create object dot file. So हमने क्या किया, ये जो e है की वैल्यू है, it's created an object, और जो फाइल का एड्रेस है that will be located in e dot target dot file dot 0. So we just simply import the address of that file from here and set the background image title. So in the for that, the image address and file will be sent to the backend set backend image. Okay, and let image is equal to my url dot create object file. Okay, they just simply create a temporary url for preview. Okay, here you can see that they just simply create a temporary url for preview, and set front end image should be changed because we have just import that preview url in there, and set the front end image this. Okay, so we have just simply created, and now we just create the our all form inputs. The inputs are first name and on change e dot set first name and e dot target where. That's mean whatever you have just write there, this will be targeting using this on change function. Okay, so it used to track it, and everything is going to the set first image. This is an use state hook. Set first name, here you can see that it is a use state hook. Okay, it is a use state hook. The first is an argument, what is the current value of that variable, and second is what the it is a function that we can change the value dynamically. Okay, this is the basic React. You have almost everyone know React. सीखना है कोई free and अच्छा source बताओ. Bro, if you want to learning React, I just suggest you go to the Virtual Code YouTube channel. It is the best YouTube channel if you have to learn React JS in Hindi, because it will just teach you like a friend, because बहुत simple method use करता है, and they just teach you the necessary thing. You don't need to master it completely, and once you have just finished that complete course, you just build a project. Because don't waste your time in watching tutorial, because I just almost waste my more than 1 hour in just watching tutorials. I just watch tutorials and tutorials over and over. I'm just going to I'm be a perfect front end developer, then I jump to the back end. But this is totally wrong. You can't be, because currently now I'm learning a back end development. Okay, I learning front end development. I also completed front end development, but now I forget most of the thing for the front end. But it's don't but I don't care, because simply whenever just I need it, I just simply go and read the documentation. Okay, I just go and read the documentation and रिवाइज करूंगा तो हो जाएगा. बिकॉज आई ऑलरेडी स्टडी ना, तुम एक बार में हर चीज याद नहीं कर सकते. सो इफ यू वांट टू लर्न एंड स्टडी अ रिएक्ट, you can just simply go to the virtual code. It's a YouTube channel, and I also learning a backend from that YouTube channel. Okay, मैंने बैकएंड भी वहीं से पढ़ी है. अगर तुम्हें रिएक्ट सीखनी है तो तुम वहां से कर लो. और अगर तुम्हें बहुत ज्यादा, अगर तुम्हारे पास टाइम है, इफ यू हैव टाइम, a YouTube channel just like code step by step. This is also best YouTube channel if you have to master the React from basic, from scratch. They will just teach you like a block by block, a brick by brick. So if you want to becoming a strong React developer, I think the best channel is for you a code step by step. Okay, maybe I think just show you now. If you are still in the streaming, so here you can see that this is a YouTube channel, a code step by step. Okay, I don't promote this YouTube channel for this any paid course, okay, any paid nothing, but I just like it if you have to learn React. Okay, you can also follow our Shreyan's coding school. there are most of the resources, but best thing, if you have time, go to the code step by step, and if you have less time, go to the virtual code. Okay, most of the time I study and choose only these two YouTube channels for the development, and I choose the Coder Army and a code step by step for my DSA. Okay. Mm. Why not anyone's like my streaming? Just please like it. So I feel good बस अच्छा लगता है मतलब लाइक वाइक करते हो थोड़ा बहुत तो जस्ट कर दो ना. And I just check the voice quality is okay. Is my voice clear and
And set
audible to
front end
everyone?
image should be changed because we have just import that preview URL in there and set the front end image. Yes, okay. So we
Okay. So the my voice quality is okay, है ना? Is okay to everyone. बिल्कुल. So we have just created four inputs: a first name, a last name, a username, and email and password. Okay. So we have just created a input, a first input for the first name, last name, username, email, and password. Okay. Whatever we have just write, it will be stored in that set email function. Okay. It is an I just you can set that it is an but it is an like you can set a function, a hook, whatever. ठीक है. ये हमारी जो करंट स्टेट है उसको हैंडल करने के काम आएगा सेट्स में. ठीक है. And whenever you just click it and fill the details there, you can simply I have just created a sign up button on click handle sign up. Okay. And here you can see the styling, the sign up page, and here it is a login page. Okay. It's just nothing page because we have just simply write a P and a navigation. Navigation is just like a React router where you can use to handle the user on the click. Okay, whenever user just click on this login button, here you can see that our root address will be changed to the login and we have redirect to the login page. And when we just click on the sign up, and we have the sign up page. Okay, it is a basic React router, so we can handle the routes. Okay, on which route you have to go. When you click on login, we come to the login route, and when we click on the sign up, we have to go to the sign up route. Okay, that's it. And we have don't it is a basic React router. You can simply understand it. If you are struggling, just go to the chat GPT and ask it. Okay, just go to the chat GPT and ask it because it is the best method to learning, है ना? And just go to the first name. Okay, so we have just कहाँ पे थे? Whenever a user click on a sign up page, ये सूखी खांसी मेरा खेल खत्म करेगी किसी दिन. ओके, सो हमने साइन अप पे क्लिक किया. व्हेनेवर वी क्लिक ऑन साइन अप फंक्शन, हमारा साइन अप फंक्शन कॉल होता है. एंड व्हाट द साइन अप फंक्शन इज डू, तो वो हम समझते हैं. ठीक है, ये हमारा पूरा एंटायर साइन अप फंक्शन है. काफी बड़ा साइन अप फंक्शन है ना. ये देखो यहाँ से लेके हमारा नो नो इट्स लाइक an okay the sign up route. It's not an okay, sorry my bad. Handle sign up, here is a function that is an entire component. That's why I'm talking that कि इतना बड़ा तो कोड नहीं था. So it is an handle sign up button. Whenever a user click on their sign up page, this function should be called. Okay. And E is nothing. E is just like a user has entered. Suppose I just entered I already created an account by using my name. So just enter your name. I just created a username by using your name. So I just write down what which I created. Just created a Jon Snow. है ना? Everyone know who is Jon Snow. I think if you have just is anybody know who is Jon Snow? Does anybody know who is Jon Snow? Only some viewers know who is a Jon Snow. Is exactly, है ना? Is anybody know who is Jon Snow? Okay. If anybody know, just comment down. So सपोज कि हमने यहाँ कर दिया, यहाँ पे हम लिख देते हैं जो, ओके जॉन, and email address is, I just need to check it, is anybody creating an account? Because on tomorrow 9 documents. Okay, if you want to just use this project, you can simply go to the live preview and create your account, and you can be here. Okay, I have currently a 9 documents, and the last document is Hulk Hogan that I have created yesterday. Okay, and I just create a Jon Snow now, and email should be john at the rate gmail.com, and the name should be completely name can लिख देते हैं. Username should be John, because we have also need a unique username, and password is a 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay. Hmm. If anybody is watching, you can simply go to and log in this account as well. You don't need to even create account. It is in comma. We have to should write the dot. Okay. Just a second. Okay. So here what we see, in that particular input, we have just write down the first name and the last name and the username and the email, and here is the password. And we just click on the sign up. So this all details get not getting removed from this browser, because whenever we click on sign up, this entire page will be re-rendered, because this is an React. If you have anything will be changed, the page will be re-rendered. Okay, automatically a dynamic by a virtual DOM. Okay, so we have just used to e.prevent default. They just simply prevent your data's default. Okay, it will be not changed if you whenever click on sign up. Okay, and here we just simply create a form data. It is an object. Take a new. We have just used a new and created a object. A form data is an object, and append all these data. We have just append a form data. Okay, append a last name, append username, append password, and everything. Okay, and also a backend image. If form dot append profile image or backend image, if just something a user just add an image, it should be show, otherwise not. Okay, so let response is equal to me await Axios. Axios is nothing. Axios is just like uh used to handle cross origin. Take care, because if your server is running on different port and your front end is running on different port, so it will not be connected, because here you can see that value of that front end is 5173 and local host should be 8000. Both server is running on a different port, so you can't access it. If if you want to access it, you need to use the cross origin. Okay, and Axios, it is a library that will be provided by a node package manager. Okay, so if you just want it, just simply install it, and here we can see that I have just already installed in just go to the package.json, and here you can see we have already installed the Axios. Okay, Axios, Framer Motion, React DOM, React Host, React Router DOM, Tailwind CSS, everything. Okay, I have just installed everything. And now we just simply go to the sign up page, because I have just understand almost. Okay, and set user immediately from sign up response. Okay, so क्या है यहाँ पे देखो, ये तो हो गया. सर्वर यूआरएल पे क्या भेज दो, अवेट डॉट पोस्ट. इट इज एन सर्वर यूआरएल. ठीक है, सर्वर यूआरएल कहाँ से आया, ये हम वी हैव जस्ट यूज द कॉन्टेक्स्ट एपीआई एंड एपीआई डॉट साइन अप. जस्ट इस रूट पे जाके हमें क्या पुश करना है, वी हैव जस्ट सिंपली पोस्ट द फॉर्म डेटा एंड ऑब्जेक्ट where we have just sent the value of first data. It is an object key and this is an value. Okay, it is will be treated as a key value. It is a key and this is a value. That's it. Okay, and we have to just push the with credential to, because
allow cookies token to be received, because if we can't make the with credential true, तो cookies हमारी pass नहीं होगी. So we need to pass it the cookies. We just simply write the true and header a content type of multiplexer form data. Tell server we are not just sending text. Okay. ये क्या करता है, कंटेंट टाइप में हमने मल्टी पार्ट को दे दिया, हम फॉर्म डेटा को दे दिया, सो दे जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड. Just copy this code because I don't can't understand it. Just copy it and ask the chat GPT what is exactly is this. So we just go to the front and just paste it. Explain me this code in simple and easy term. Yes. Is my internet connection is literally so slow, so you can just face the buffering. If yes, just comment down. Just comment down if you're facing any internet issue. Hmm. You don't need a matlab, you have just see any buffering, and I just go to that. Okay, what is this? Using exogenous fetch. ठीक है, it fetch. ठीक है, it use करते हैं to sending data to a server mostly in API call using Axios to fetch. It tell the server I am sending form data, possibly include files. What is context type? Context type is an HTTP header. ठीक है, it is an HTTP header. It tell the server what type of data we are sending. Example sending JSON data we are sending. Example sending JSON data to explain sending, and I think, and I would be disconnected because of that bad internet connection. Okay. Okay. And we just simply response dot data error dot response. Okay. तो वो एरर को कंसोल कर देगा रिस्पॉन्स डॉट डेटा. ठीक है. एरर डॉट रिस्पॉन्स, अगर एरर डॉट डेटा हमें मिल जाता है तो यूज़र को प्रिंट कर दो. सेट यूज़र डेटा को क्या कर दो, ये कर दो, है ना. और गेट यूज़र फंक्शन कॉल कर दो. सेट यूज़र डेटा को क्या, एक बार सेट यूज़र थोड़ा समझते हैं कि सेट यूज़र फंक्शन कैसे काम क्या काम कर रहा है. सो सेट यूज़र क्या है, इट इज़ एन फंक्शन. सो सेट यूज़र को अभी हमने वैल्यू नहीं मिला कि, लेकिन सेट यूज़र को अगर हम एक बार वैल्यू दे देते हैं, नेम और पासवर्ड, तो वो सीधा चले जाता है किसके अंदर, हमने यहाँ पे पास कर रखा है ना, कंसोल डॉट लॉग. नहीं, पास नहीं कर रखा. Rating should be higher or lower. So I just go to the out. Yes. So charge redirect to home after 1 second. So why? I think it. I'm stucking. Why just I just write the code? Whenever just struggling to deploy, I just copy this entire code and just to the ask the anti-gravity to just make him deploy ready. So that's why I think it's changed it something so that I can't understand it. And set is just like कि क्या है ना कि मतलब अगर if this condition is sent because we have just successfully created data, so this is a function that we have set user immediately from sign up response. Okay, so it is a function कि whenever जब हम क्लिक करेंगे ना तो हम होम पेज पे जाएंगे, तो होम पेज पे डायरेक्ट जाएंगे कैसे? सेट यूजर है ना, उसको रिस्पॉन्स डॉट डेटा भेज दो, और रिस्पॉन्स डॉट डेटा हमने उसके अंदर भेज, लेकिन डेटा एग्जैक्टली हमने स्टोर कहाँ किया है? डेटा डॉट यूजर। तो हम क्या करें, यूजर पास कर रहे हैं, यूजर भी पास कर रहे हैं, तो यूजर है कहाँ पे? बिफोर वी हैव टू पास एनीथिंग वी हैव टू शुड नीड टू नो ना कि एग्जैक्टली यूजर है कहाँ पे। जस्ट वेट अ सेकंड गाइस। हेलो। चल आता हूँ। Okay, so guys, just wait some few minutes, okay? And if you have any question, just comment down, and I will be just reply every single comment after my live coming. Okay, just write down because अभी live जा रही है।
Guys, I'm back, and the problem is just like ki, hello, unlucky gamer. It's you are unlucky and lucky. Next problem is there is an electricity connection issue in there, and I just going to the for the complaint. But I think it will be take so long time, and I have doing this live streaming with using a Wi-Fi connection. Okay, not a Wi-Fi connection, using a my mobile phone hotspot, and I think my mobile phone give me a message of 50% is also complete. So I don't think this streaming is getting so long. So I think I have to just finish it in a few minutes. Before just finishing, I just need to just complete the sign up page entirely. So we will be live again in few hours and just understand it, how we can work, how the actual things work in our login page and home page, and also a backend fundamental, a backend thing. Okay. Hello. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. Hello. Hello. Okay. So electricity भी आ चुकी है, but the problem is that I think I need to just go. ठीक है. So just wait, and here it is in our code at. ठीक है. So prepared data, we use form data because we are sending a file image. Okay. So we just use and create an complete object, an empty object. Okay. And up, update app state, fetch the new user data immediately. Okay. Fetch कर दो new data का user immediately. वो new user का data कहाँ जाएगा? I think where is just simply go to data. I just need to the data is I assign any data variable user data. Okay, so we have just creating a user data variable here, and हमने क्या किया? We just simply set user data response dot data. Okay, क्या हुआ था? समझा नहीं आया मैं. ठीक है. एंड से वो कर दो, ये क्या कर दो, जैसे ही कि ना मतलब यूजर यहाँ पे अकाउंट आया. सो इन दिस पर्टिकुलर कोड हमारा क्या हो रहा है, इधर तक हमें समझ आ चुका है कि अकाउंट क्रिएट हो जा रहा है विद क्रेडेंशियल को हमने ट्रू कर दिया, जिसके साथ जिससे क्या होगा, द कुकीज विल पास टू द ब्राउजर. ओके, सिंपली क्योंकि when we don't need to log in again if we have just passed the cookies. Okay, and this is an header. We just simply assign the type of file. This is the content type of multiplexer form data. It tells the server we are not just sending text, we are sending a image and data, image as well. Okay, it will file be an image, a photos, should be maybe I think video as well. It's also come to that form data and set user immediate. तो उससे क्या होगा कि जैसे ही हमारा अकाउंट क्रिएट हो जाएगा, सो सेट यूजर को हम क्या करते हैं, रिस्पॉन्स डॉट डेटा डॉट यूजर. ओके, सो हम क्या होगा, यूजर जो भी क्रिएट हो रहा है. ओके. ओके.